Welcome to the Sunshine State.
I wish I was here for a different reason.
Let me see.
I thought Rocco was gonna be here.
Yeah, to take care of something, but he'll be here soon.
So why do you do this to me, Vincenzo? Why do you leave me? No word? You take my money and walk?
Let's not play games, Carmine. You know why.
I don't play games. No, I don't know why.
Because you asked me to put down Rocco.
I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you.
I'll pull my own. Because Dominic came to me. And he said I had to put Rocco down by your orders.
You should have come to me.
It's over, Carmine. We gotta move on.
It's not over. My boy's dead. Somebody's gonna pay for that.
Have you identified the bodies?
Yes. Frankie and Nikki's bodies, too. This whole thing should never have happened. But Dominic, now this?
Why'd Shoes take him out? They just went back to New York.
He had reason, Vinny. At least in his warped mind, he had reason.
I don't understand, Carmine.
I'm only gonna say this one time. Pay close attention. November 21st, 1963. Dallas. Big meeting. Family members from across the country. Shoes was there.
So you knew him?
Never met the prick. He was an underboss then, so he probably stood somewhere in the back of Sparky's place.
Sparky? Who's this Sparky?
He owned the joint called the Carousel Club. You probably know him by another name, Jack Ruby.
You fucking shitting me? You knew Jack Ruby?
We were fast friends. Some of us are sitting around after the meeting, and this stripper comes screaming out of the dressing room, all doped up and smack. She's yelling that the president's gonna be shot. Everything stopped. Silence filled the room.
Yeah, go on.
Me and Sparky grab her, drag her back into the dressing room. Sparky tells the other girls to leave. The bitch won't shut up. Sparky puts his hand across her mouth and she bites it. He lets go. She flies backward, grabs a wooden pole, the kind you hang clothes on, and smacks Sparky upside the head. And then she comes after me. She's swinging that stick like a crazy animal, screaming, out of her mind, polluted with heroin. I see an opening, plow her on the jaw. She drops, hits her head on the corner of a wooden chair, and that's it.
That's it? Dead?
As a doornail, turns out it was Shoes' sister. He had already just left the joint. Now, even though it was an accident, he's never forgotten.
Now, after all these fucking years, he wants revenge. Why revenge now, Carmine?
We're old school, Vincenzo. We're not like Americans who seek instant retaliation.
But what's the sense of waiting?
Well, think about it. He's had me looking over my shoulder for years.
And all this on the night before Oswald killed Kennedy.
So you think Oswald did it?
What the fuck are you saying, Carmine? Wise guys had no reason to kill Kennedy.
Sam Giancana helped get Kennedy elected. He rigged the unions. Kennedy made promises. He got elected, but he never kept the promises.
But what'd he do?
He appointed his brother, Attorney General. And what does he do? He starts an all-out war against organized crime. He's going to expose them. How do you think the families took to that after putting him in office?
What the fuck are you saying, Carmine?
Think about it. You're a smart boy. Draw your own conclusion.
So then Ruby takes out Oswald? Did he do that on his own?
It If Oswald lived, the police find out the truth.
I'm fucking speechless. So Shoes takes out Dominic as payment for something that happened, what, over 50 years ago?
And was an accident. He's a miserable fuck. So now I have to punish Shoes and his men who do this.
They had no choice, Carmine. They were just following orders.
Now I have no choice. It must be done.
Sit.
Before we talk, I just got word that Tony Shoes was arrested for murder.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
How'd they pick him up?
It's obvious. Someone ratted on him.
This changes everything. The family needs you, Vincenzo.